Hey docs, Dr. Holly here. Obviously, it's casual Tuesday afternoon. The shirt came off, and I'm working on some campaigns and going over some things. And I just got some of the latest stats in instead of posting leads and all that other stuff, which is good rah rah. I thought let me show you behind the scenes a little bit about what we're doing on one of the campaigns for one of our clients. And it's always good to post like 30, 40 pictures of leads, the screenshot that Amber's been doing. I get that, but there's a lot of you out there that are doing this on your own. And, that's great, but that's not helping you. So this may help you. Here's a sequence that we've been doing, and I kind of drew it on the whiteboard in back of me. So I wanted to just walk you through it. And I'm going to put a couple markers together. So my fancy schmancy pointer here, we're high tech here in this office. But basically, I call it's a funnel. It still is a funnel. And I get a lot of emails. I was just answering one. A doc wrote in and said, what exactly is a funnel? I'm old school. I don't understand. What is it? So basically, it's just a sequence of steps is all it is. Okay. So, and it sounds simple, but there's a lot of like a duck paddling on water. It looks smooth, but it's paddling like hell underneath. There's a lot of stuff in the background that goes beyond and goes into building one. But basically what we did, this client, he did a bunch of blogs over the years, or his staff did, or he took some creative copy from different sites and meshed it into his own. So he had those on blogs. So what we did is we have a software that will take the blogs, we'll upload them, and it automatically populates and creates an ebook. Okay. So one of the things that we did was we said, hey, let's get the ebook and tell us who you're number one, who you're really passionate about treating, who enlivens you when they come into the clinic. Because you guys know there's some patients that come in and they give you the heebie-jeebies. It's like, man, I really don't want to deal with Martha today. Oh my gosh, But you got the other ones. They leave and the office is energized, and you enjoy treating those. So for some, it may be thyroid, it may be weight loss, it may be decompression, it may be auto accidents, whatever turns you on doing things. Okay, so your ebook, center that around whatever it is that's driving you, where you look forward to getting up and treating, okay? And also, if you can couple that with your biggest patient value, meaning, just say if you're just going to be doing a general adjustment versus, say, a PRP stem cell injection, right? Well, one of those is going to have a lot higher value than the other, monetary value, okay? So if you can couple with what you're really passionate about with your highest value, that's a winner. Then pick that and start driving that. Right now, weight loss is hot because it's summertime. Okay, so we designed them an ebook, and then what we did is we wanted to educate. So the next step in the funnel is we had him write a current article about the subject that's going on right now. Okay, I think this one here was adrenal fatigue, if I remember correct. So we did an ebook on basically the symptoms, the top 10 signs to look out for, and blah, blah, blah. And then he had an article on why, Dr. Google isn't always the best thing to do and what you need to do. Then he sat down, and it wasn't a camera on him. Basically, you guys know what a PowerPoint is. We told him what software to use, and it's absolutely free. You download it on your Chrome browser, and it records your desktop. So you can get a fancy microphone like this, or just a general $20 microphone at Walmart, and it'll record you talking. So we told him, look, do about a 30 slide PowerPoint, which is typing some things in about adrenal fatigue, the symptoms, and what you can do, that little life hacks and everything else, and see if that will help the people out, and try to give them stuff that really help them identify and help themselves. And then when you get it built, then go ahead and just hit record and talk through the slides. Then that way you created a recorded PowerPoint. So that's what he did. And it was like a video, and he uploaded it on YouTube, private URL, and it shows him flipping the slides. It doesn't show him at all. He could have been naked for all I know. But so that's what he did. And that's a video webinar. It's an educational webinar. Then at the end of that, we drive them from the webinar to a lead form. Now, a lot of you guys are doing an ad and going right to a lead form. and you're getting crappy leads, right? The leads aren't showing up, or they don't have the funding, they don't have nothing, they don't have the desire. It used to be when I would talk to docs and train them, if you're going to sell a $5,000-$6,000 package, the patient's willingness to conform to that is directly proportional to the amount of pain they're in, or the ability that they think you can help them with their things. So you want to educate them on all this stuff, profile yourself as the expert, and see if you can help them. If you can, they're going to be filling out the lead form, and they're going to be begging to come in, right? So then actually, once they do the lead form, then we send them a thank you letter audit, and this is all set up on autoresponders. So the flow is we'll develop an ad, which will direct them to an ebook, which will direct them after they download that. They will automatically have a pop-up with a written article for them, and they'll digest the article. Then the article will bring them into why they need to really watch this webinar, right? Then after the webinar, they fill out the lead form in the webinar, or you can even put another little form afterwards saying, I thank you for watching our webinar. It was like an umbrella statement of all the things that we can do in treatments. Now, everyone is different. It's kind of bio individuality. So let's dovetail all this that you just learned right to you and adapt it to your lifestyle, your blood work, whatever it is. In order to do that, fill out the lead form and we'll get on a phone chat, or fill out the lead form and we'll have a 15-minute meet and greet session with the doctor via Zoom or Skype, or fill out the lead form, come on in next Tuesday at 12 o'clock, whatever your sales model is. Then you get them in and they're qualified and they want you and they show you, because if they drop out up here, they're not going to fill the lead form out. They won't see it. And if they wouldn't have gone through that, then they're not really that interested. You wouldn't want to waste your time anyways. Okay. Now the little asterisks, the red asterisks on here, that's where we install our pixels on the funnel. So we know who does the ebook. We know who does all these. So we set up a retargeting ad to the ones that make it to the video. That's what we do. So we target the ones that watch 80% or more of the video. And if they didn't, and we exclude the ones that filled out the lead form. Okay. Let me say that again, make sure I didn't lose anybody. We let them get down to the third step. And here we track who watches most of the video. And we exclude anybody that filled out the lead form. Why tell them, hey, I noticed you watched most of our video. We noticed you also didn't fill out the lead form. Here, we're going to make you a special offer. We're going to let you come in and talk to the doctor personally for no cost, no obligation, whatever it is. So that's how we do that. We send a retargeting ad, then you get the lead forms back in. So how we do this, whenever they do the ebook, they automatically go onto an email list of those people who downloaded the ebook. So we get an email list. Why is that important? Because later we dump that email list back into Facebook and create a lookalike audience of it and start showing them an ad and drip them through the funnel. Now, the other part of it, they also get dripped into an autoresponder. The client already has 10 emails that he kind of designed talking about the adrenal fatigue, and we'll drip those over one a week for 10 weeks. That's what we do. That's the easiest way, and that's what's really working right now. So if you're getting bad leads or the people are not coming in or you're losing them, this is a typical funnel situation that has been really working. And we're driving traffic from Facebook and Instagram. That's what we're doing. Okay. A couple things. Some of you have written, that's great, but I'm demographically challenged, meaning I can only target people within a 5-mile radius, 10-mile radius. Other than that, I got a river on one side, or I got a railroad track that people never cross, or I'm in this big city, blah, 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 whatever it is. If you're demographically challenged, fine. Try this first with a 20-mile radius, 25-mile radius. If it doesn't work, if people aren't coming in or they're too far away that are coming in, fine. There's always other ways, right? We're in a virtual world now. So you can have them come in, get evaluated and treated the first day, and then you could Zoom or Skype a couple times a week, and you charge for this. And then they come in the following week or 2 weeks from now on another appointment. You could Zoom and treat them that way. Same thing for weight loss. We got one client that's doing a laser weight loss, but the people, they won't come in. It's like a 10-mile radius. Fine. So if they live 20 miles out, come on in for our first laser session. It's free. Do that, get a quick result, and then we're going to put you on a diet program, and we're going to monitor you via Zoom and Skype. And I want you once a week drive 20 miles, and you're going to lose a half inch because it's the laser, right? And then meanwhile, we're going to be monitoring you through Zoom or Skype. And I'm not going to tell you what they charge, but they charge for that, and they pre-sell it in a package. So my job is to get the people in that can qualify for that package. And the best way to do it is that I've found educate, build rapport and educate and profile yourself as the expert, then do the leads form. Okay. And then also when we target, we target the ones that have some degree of college education. We also target the ones that live in the prevalent zip codes or areas around your area. We also target ones that have 2 or 3 open lines of credit in case you have a package that needs to go through care credit financing. We target those. So anyways, I hope that helps some of you that are doing it on your own, that are asking some of the questions. But that's kind of how we set it up, and that's what's working right now. And you can plug whatever you want into that. And this is just a hook. You could even, if you don't have an ebook or other things and you want to try with the video, you can give it a shot. But you got to remember, you want to lower the people's barrier as low as possible. Even though they're going to watch a video, hey, it's still taking up their time. An ebook, that's an easy barrier. Yeah, send me the ebook. I'll read it while, bathroom material, right? Send me the ebook. I'll look at it. Meanwhile, you got their email. You can put them in the autoresponder, drip them back through. All right. I hope that helps some of you guys, gives you some ideas, kind of tells you kind of how we do things a little bit and what's working for our clients. If you're doing this, give it a shot. If you don't want to mess with it, you want us to mess with it, shoot us an email. We'll get right on it, and we'll see if we can't help you out. All right, guys, take care. God bless, and talk to you soon.